dies when you wish they would?
Oh, shit.
This conversation got so goddamn out of hand. The shit that should have never got said, and it just spun.
Well, number
into this
3
big
defense versus number
shitstorm
5
of
defense.
fuck. I'll tell you how the conversation ended, and then you'll know how it went.
We'll see how this works out, though.
Conversation ended. She goes, "Listen, Ron, I'm not trying to be an asshole." And I go, "Really? You're not even trying? Well, you're gifted."
Shady! Throwing some shade. Blitz the
Shade.
This is the 2018 season.
And we find ourselves at the stadium that played host to Super Bowl 52, the wondrous U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis. Today, it's week 3, and we've got a good one in store between the Buffalo Bills and the Minnesota Vikings. So a very short kicker. This will be taken by one of the young men. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
And you know why they're having so much fun? Because there ain't no goddamn.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Now a first carry for Latavius Murray. And a nice spin into open field.
Wow, what a break already.
Midfield before being stopped just before the 35. All told, it's an even 30 and a first down.
So much of this game is still mental, still psychological. Yeah, we just saw a big-time run right there, but you have to believe he was dreaming about this last night in his hotel room before this one, thinking, hey, first time I touch it, let's go for some big yardage and set a tone. That's exactly what he got done.
He finds Malcolm Mitchell there. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
And the offensive starters for the Vikings.
There you go.
When he had 8 touchdowns, just one off of his career high. One of the most likable, upbeat players in the league. Continues to improve as a blocker. Is one of the best pass-catching tight ends in the league. One of the guys that the Vikings like to build around for the future.
So I did my set. I'm out in the hallway talking to Joe Rogan, and this guy comes up to me.
On third down, Cousins.
Very nice. He comes up to me and goes,
And he's able to find Diggs.
You dirty hoe.
This near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. Well, they're piecing together a nice drive to start this one. Seems pretty scripted and pretty successful so far.
And I think they did it without our help. Because you remember when we sat in the production meeting with them to talk about this. And, hey, you know, how guys didn't come out of the gate.
There you go, Shaq.
For my help with a few plays, and they didn't seem to
I didn't offer mine.
You know, you were the smart one. Whatever they're doing, though, it's working really well.
So we'll look here at the key inactives, and we got this list before the game down on the field. And they tell us the same thing every time, don't they? Next man up.
No excuses. Be ready to play.
Heavy rush, and down he goes.
Oh my
it turned out I had no problem with it at all.
Well, these sacks are really piling up. Last week, it was a half dozen sacks. And here's one on the opening drive.
And it has the potential to be what we call a game-altering play. Because, let's face it, you just mentioned 6 sacks last week. Now you're on offense, and you slow down.
Wow.
Here as
Nice.
he's taken down. Shaq
Good chase that sack.
in there to drop him, and back-to-back sacks now bring up 4th and long. Charles, a little bit of feast or famine on this drive. They moved the ball okay, but they've been sacked twice now.
And they've got to figure out how to plug that leak a little bit, right? Keep them away from the quarterback, because if he's not being hit, as you mentioned, they're moving the ball well.
So an opening drive field goal maybe doesn't whip this crowd into a frenzy, but I think that they will take the early lead.
There's no doubt about it. They will always take the early lead, and maybe that celebration comes later if they play well and they can bring things open. But right now, This was all about letting the offense just get settled in.
The other day I was watching Tarzan, the new Tarzan movie, the newest one. It's not very new.
Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard
Can't
line.
put down Harrison Smith. He's blitzing in. It should be across the 4. Deep thing.
They go play action here on 1st down. And his first pass is incomplete.
That one didn't quite make it to the target, but that's not always a function of the strength of the arm of the quarterback, is it? Sometimes there's just too much pressure there. In any case, the ball doesn't arrive.
Now the first carry for LaShawn McCoy. And lined up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31.
And that was a good run. This was only one of 9 guys to go over 1,000 yards in 2017. And I think you can't let him run wild here.
What do you think, 100 yards, the measuring stick?
Always, that is the threshold. You want to keep him under that if you want to play good defense.
Here's Allen. Drops it to Jones in the flat. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. It's a 7-yard gain there.
Crazy
it's good enough to
motherfucker.
move the chains. When you give up points on the opening drive, in this case a field goal, you'd hate to go 3 and out. They avoid that.
They do, and it's also walking that fine line mentally, too, as a coach, isn't it? Because you want to emphasize to your team exactly what you said. All right, we get the field goal, let's go back and at least equal that. But if we don't, you don't want them to feel like it's the end of the world either. Nice that they were able to pick up the first down there, help them relax a little bit.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now a first down carry here from McCoy. And tough sledding. And maybe stop short of the 35.
Nice job by the defensive front there to hold him to a short gain on first down. Well played, I must say.
Yeah, only getting 1 yard. There was no room to run. This is McCoy. And he stopped immediately. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation.
A quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers putting their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when you can play action them or stick something to them between the 2nd and the 3rd.
Oh, come on.
He's
That's
able to
got to be a
pick up
first
the
down.
first down here before he goes down at the 26.
I'm not sure that this play was designed for him specifically, but they got through the progressions and got the ball to him. So, second catch on the drive. He may not be a primary guy, but
Wow.
Absolutely. This early, the opening drive, as you said, 2 catches. So if they can get him going in the passing game, it should open up his running game, too. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. To the air, Allen. This will be caught inside the 10. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Robert Foster, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Bills have taken the early lead.
when we drop defenses on the board, we do account for every receiver. But on that particular play, somehow he was wide open, became an easy touchdown pass.
Hauschka adds the extra point, and that makes it a 7-3 lead. Here's Hauschka now to kick it away. Short kick. One of the up middle take it now. And they're going to be set up in excellent field position up past the 45.
Now that's the kind of return you're looking for. To get to that spot on the field, that allows you to do a lot of things on offense.
Cousins and the Vikings with a 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. They start the drive with Cook. And nowhere really to go there. He'll take this up just shy of midfield. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. We haven't seen much from him running the football here in this first quarter.
No, you're right about that. We haven't seen much of him at all so far. They've stacked him up pretty well, but when you're trying to run the football, something you got to play the long game. Keep handing it to him, and some of those runs that aren't working now, they turn into 6, 7, 8, and maybe more later on.
Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8. And as a first-rounder, a lot of eyes on him, a lot of expectations.
And he has to play well in his rookie year. Those days of coddling guys and bringing them along slowly, those days are long gone. And you're drafted in the first round, they expect you to play right away. And the community's eyes and fan base, they'll be on you the entire way.
They added a lot of talent to a roster that really needed an infusion of youth. They got a very good infusion of youth.
And they didn't really reach to get anyone as well. They stuck to their draft philosophy, got the best players they could at the time they were drafting, and inserted them into their lineup.
Now the Bills offense gets ready to head back onto the field.
17 friends behind me. Nobody's moving till we get across this street. They could have flown over the fucking street.
No, Jack, Patriot!
McCoy. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped.
Give a shit.
The numbers last week for Shady McCoy. 20 carries, 104 yards.
He's having a nice season, and he knows what he ranks in the middle. I tell you that they don't know that. They do. So what he's doing now is lobbying the offensive coordinator all week long. Hey, how about a few more touches? He's one big game away from having it.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be, right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
He's got his man. It's Andrews.
No other animal crosses the road with this kind of fucking poise. That's all I'm saying. No right.
And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively.
Gets in the street. He's like, oh fuck, I'm in the road.
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. Allen hit. He lost the football.
Oh, no,
And this
no.
belongs to the Vikings.
Motherfucker.
With no running backs in the backfield to help pass protect, all the receivers in their patterns, is going to be hot routes. If they sense a blitz or pressure on the quarterback, they've got to be prepared to break routes off early and get the football. In this case, they never even had a chance. They popped the ball free in the backfield.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Never seen a dead goose anywhere.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
2nd down, Cousins. And complete, right side, the tight end Rudolph. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
Let's not quibble about the game there. On 2nd down, that's a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
3rd and short yardage, Cousins. And Robinson with a big catch. And they got it inside the 10 at the 8. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They'll run with Cook. Give him 3 on the gain there. 2nd and goal.
And Brad, they went to a nickel defense, and that's a surprise this close to the goal line. Because ordinarily you use the back end of the end zone, the sidelines as extra defenders, and you want bigger people on the field to try and help against the run.
Cousins. It's caught in the end zone.
Oh, he hung on to it. Damn it.
Minnesota. Aldrick Robinson. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Vikings are able to strike for 6. And this is blocked. On those slants, everything happens so quickly. What makes it work?
The timing between the passer and the receiver. In this case, a slant route. Ordinarily, it's probably about 3 steps before you go on the slant. In this amount of time, I think it was a 2-step deal. Boom, put his foot in the ground and got inside for the pass.
Got inside for the pass, got inside for the catch and the score. The Bills offense now, they get set to head back onto the field. And a fumble last time. Ball security. Talk about it all the time in the National Football League. They've got to be better at it on this field.
Don't you think that when every team gets together for the first time, I don't care if it's OTAs, mini camps, first day of camp in the regular season, ball security comes up about, what, the 2nd sentence of the coach's address?
And those are so many drills focused focus on that.
All the time, and they do drills to make it even tougher to simulate game situations. Doesn't always work out, though.
Now Allen throwing on second down. They'll roll him out right. And he slings one that's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Zay Jones that time. And it's third and short.
Had open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet.
How much of the personal massager shaped like a big black cock? But we're looking for a gag gift, and if that doesn't gag her, I don't know what we're going to use. It's going to be something big. You tell me. A broom handle, a pool cue.
Allen looks to throw on third and one. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete.
Burn, baby,
Way
burn.
home for a Bills touchdown. Robert Foster with his second TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Bills are in for 6. Still first quarter, 2 receiving touchdowns for him. How are they going to slow him down?
I think they're thinking about altering their game plan. Whatever they came in with, now maybe you switch a better cover guy to it. Or you make sure you have more people in his general area wherever he lines up to at least try and discourage them from throwing the ball to him.
And they'll be set up with good field position here as he gets this up over the 40-yard line.
At some point, we're going to get it through our heads. Special teams, special teams, special teams. The spark that often wins games.
Cousins in the Vikings.
Oh, we do need to change Foster out for...
Now I've got questions. And then the whole experience just started to creep me the fuck out.
With a 1st and 10 at their own 43.
Dick and left. Seems like they give you a sack or something.
On 1st and 10, Cousins. He's got the connection over the middle to Diggs. And they'll get it out to midfield. Looks like they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs.
Oh, really,
That was good. They
Wallace?
understood exactly where the first down marker was, handed it to their guy who could run it, created some space, and he got there.
Now whistles as time has run out on this first quarter. It's a close game here early on. EA Sports NFL Sunday returns following this. And they've got it here with a first down.
This place, and I don't know exactly what they're up to, but apparently some people are really happy with the color of the
Again, this is Cook. And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line.
So unhappy.
Tackle made there by Jordan
They're willing
Poyer.
to bleach it.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much.
Or if you just bleach it, get whatever the fuck you get. Or if there's some paint chips and a
Cousins now on second down. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he's taken down inside the 30. The play goes for 19 yards. Gives him a new set of downs.
They ran that one well, and not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they sent a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
Over the middle, the catch made by Mitchell. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route, the drag, and being able to run away from defenders. Hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or
Better against man, because now you're running away from someone, and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone. When you're trying to create space for your running back, the first thought is how physical is the offensive line. Sometimes it's just positioning. On that play, it didn't matter about positioning or being physical. The defensive front, they out-leveraged them and won the battle.
and the third down.
Good job, Trey Day.
Incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning, hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces fourth down. No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't it? To me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
This is fielded a couple yards deep. It'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line. And here come the Bills. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 24. He'll start the drive with a carry by McCoy. And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
And that's exactly what you want on a 1st down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
They'll get this one complete to Zay Jones. They're able to rip up a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. A gain of 32 that time.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
They'll give it to McCoy. And he'll take it down to the 30-yard line. A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2.
Oh, shit.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a 1st down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Talk about how you gotta be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he was standing in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion. On 3rd down, here's McCoy. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down. Nice job there defensively to clamp down because really they've been on their heels this drive.
Agreed, and they really needed that one for confidence, just to feel a little bit better. But I don't know if I would be daunted by them stopping me on one run. This drive is going pretty well. I could come right back at them.
So a good kick there. They put the bow tie on it with 3 points.
And let's face it, everybody wants a touchdown. We know that. But the NFL, defenses are awfully good. You're not going to score each and every time. Be able to knock the ball through the post and take the turn.
By the way, I said bow tie. I meant just ball.
Even
Not the top.
Either way.
You got it.
I just went right past it. Any return to get you to midfield is a great return. 1 1st down, you're almost in field goal position.
Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield.
Shaq Lawson's one of those guys that after a while you quit just trying to define him by a position. Defensive end, outside linebacker, doesn't matter. He knows how to get upfield and spill some plays.
So disruptive. What makes him so disruptive? Cook stripped. The ball's out.
Oh, what the hell?
Recovered. Not the trend he wanted to start the season with a fumble loss to both teams. The Vikings on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 14. From the gun, here's Cousins. Shakes off the sack. Wide open receiver complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A very solid gain of 27.
You know I'm going to lean towards the defender, right? You know I'm going to do that.
I know.
That's a tough situation for him as I see it. But the truth of the matter is, the ball is not streaking towards him. That little arc on it, he's got to find a way to get his head around and make a play in football.
Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
So I just driven from Dallas to Sacramento to make football. I don't have to go out and find
On second down, Cook. And past the 30, down to about the 27. Calling an 8-yard gain, much better shape now on third and just a yard.
I remember the first time I saw Dalvin Cook play in college. I was watching him on TV. Called a scouting friend of mine and said, "Who is this guy? He's special." And he said, "Dude, you're watching a home run hitter on the field."
Yeah, he was special in Tallahassee. Left Florida State to all-time leader in rushing yards and touchdowns. And he gets the first down here as he's taken down at the 20.
Third and 1, partner. No need to be fancy there. Just use some force and move forward and pick up the first down.
Now a play fake here on first down. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course.
The good signal callers can never go back in the huddle and play the game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
Another tote for the workhorse this afternoon. It's Cook. And this time he's going backwards. So after the no gain on the last attempt, here they get him behind the line.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football. But that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. Cousins from the gun on third. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down.
Korshansky.
Second back at the 33-yard line.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been under constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. And Bailey able to knock it through. And that will cut the lead down to just 2. So that one is his third of the game. Now, if you're wondering, that's only halfway to his career high, as he once had 6 field goals.
Brandon, 6? Let's hope we don't get that again, please. Can we see a few touchdowns here and there?
That'd be nice. And return here, he gets it out to the 25-yard line. Here now, a look at LaShawn McCoy. He's got 40 yards here in the second quarter. Been nice and effective for them, hasn't he?
He has definitely been dependable, and really shouldn't underestimate what he's getting done here, because anytime you're on a pace that's going to approach 100 yards, he really does some damage in an NFL game.
Now he's looking just to add to his totals. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
Allen looks to throw on second down. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Andrews. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs.
When an offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because there should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
And very little daylight there. He'll get a couple up to the 44.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Here's Allen to throw it. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. 3 touchdown passes now for the rookie Josh Allen. And the Bills will extend their lead.
Brandon, my man, just one sentence for that one. Clinic.
And that's what they've done. They lead the league in points per game this season, but it's been quick strikeability as we saw on that drive.
I think they're actually intimidating defenses because they're back on their heels right away, wondering where it's going to come from, how they're going to hit them. This group is well organized, well coached, and extremely confident in what they do.
And they're going to wind up with pretty good starting field position as they get it up past the 35.
What are they going to watch? Television? but it turns out
Here comes Kirk Cousins now to lead his offense back out there. Been a decent start for him here in this first half, but bottom line, his team's losing. They got to fix something.
And it starts with him. He has to keep that little quarterback strut going right now to make sure his team sees him as confident. Continue to try to up his game, but just let him know, hey, if I'm around, if I'm the one calling signals and throwing the football, just follow me, we'll get there. Sometimes that will do more to elevate a team than anything else.
See if he has that confidence. Throwing his Cousins. And the Bills are going to get him
again.
as he
Good
goes
job,
down.
Allie.
Lorenzo Alexander in there to bury him for a loss of 11.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Cousins now. And he took the contact.
Hit him
as he was
again
throwing
and
it,
again.
And the ball drops incomplete.
Well, we quit counting yardage on that one, didn't we? That was truly third and a mile, wasn't it?
It was. I thought they might just go underneath, but they didn't. They wanted to get the first down there.
Yeah, they tried to pick up the huge chunk unsuccessfully. I'm with you. I would have tried to take some yardage just to gain some field position.
So a change of possession here on the punt. Out comes Zay Jones with the rest of his offense as they take the field. He's delivered a solid performance so far here in the second quarter.
Everything has been good for him. And right now, if you're on defense, you don't want it to go to great. So you have to just change up coverages and looks on him all the time. Press coverage sometimes, back off and play some man, show some zone, double team him, make him really work for each and every catch.
He's hit the end zone once. Maybe there's more in the tank. On the tackle, it's Trey Waynes. So 2 minutes to go in a wild first half. More from Minneapolis after this. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
Allen. That's Foster hauling it out over the middle. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. That'll get him the first down as they get 9 yards out of that quick slant. Here's Allen on 1st and 10. Over the middle, complete. That's Foster. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 10 yards, good enough for a Buffalo first down.
It's just
First down, and they're going to throw it incomplete. Easy to tell who they're targeting on this drive. He caught the first 2 passes, but then this time unable to hook up.
But I don't think that stops them from continuing to go back to him. No, they've got a plan. They're trying to execute.
After that second catch, I saw him in the huddle, and he said, hey, let's go back one more time. Didn't work there. Got his man complete over the middle. That's James. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down. And they're back looking at 3rd and 8 after the second down pass play. Only went for 2. Allen to throw once more. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's James. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down.
One thing you're hoping for when
And they won't try and pooch it. It's a fake. And the gamble pays off. They get the first. So they get the first down. Maybe not a huge play in terms of yardage, but the fake punt does the job. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
I'm not sure that the surprise was that they actually faked it. That's classic territory to go ahead and do it. The surprise to me is that they were successful. I'm not sure the defense was really prepared.
And now they're going to keep the drive alive here. Really big play on the fake punt. The Bills passing game, getting them down the field. They've got another first down.
And if you're looking for a bicycle, it's a great deal. It's got 750 yards on it.
Operating from the red zone now.
There's a demo on that ball.
Escaping. Allen hit. He lost the football. And the Vikings pick up the football.
If you'd like to buy a bicycle, just go to my house in Beverly Hills.
And now look at him go. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line. So a challenge coming down from the booth, and that's where these challenges come from.
After reviewing the play, the ruling on the field was reversed.
me because it wasn't that long ago that I could make my wife scream, and now she makes it.
So the challenge comes in inside of 2 minutes, and it gets overturned.
And it changes the whole format of what's about to happen because both sides have thought a certain call had been made. Now they have to flip back and start over.
And Hauschka's kick is good. And that will give him a 12-point lead. So he splits the uprights and has to be a nice feeling. Right when it left his foot, knew it was good.
Yeah, just like a good three-point shooter in basketball, right? Release the ball, fall back on defense without even looking. You know it's going in the hoop.
I got nowhere to be.
Likely time for one final snap as they start out 1st and 10.
My friend told me the other day that he wouldn't give his wife head unless she just came out of the shower. And I told him,
Cousins now after the fumble recovery.
I don't care if she's on the
Incomplete. The rookie had it and lost it there. And it'll be 2nd down.
I salt her. I keep a salt shaker by the side of the bed.
They're 2nd and 10 now from the 35.
I think it brings out the flavor. In the summer,
Final play of the half. Cousins into double coverage, and it's intercepted. He's picked off at his own 47. And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line. And we will skip the highlight show this week. Get right back to this Week 3 matchup. Isaiah McKenzie now on the return. Spins by. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 to 24-yard line. Out come the Bills now as he'll go on offense first here in this 3rd quarter. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 24. They'll try and get the running game going with McCoy. Nowhere to go that time. Might have gotten a yard to the 25.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive
I forgot
to
to change him. Crap. McKenzie's turn to play wide out.
You keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
And he'll work his way across the 30 to the 32. And he's able to get most of what he needed on the carry there. 7 yards on the gain, and it's 3rd and 2 now.
Wow.
That was a good run, probably right on the edge of breaking into something really big. So the defensive guys right now are talking about, okay, what can we do to slow him down before he truly gets started?
And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. They lost 2, and it brings up 4.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
And he'll get credit for a punt inside the 20. Not by much, but inside the 20 at the 19-yard line. It's the Vikings' turn on offense. We get ready for their first possession of the 2nd half. They were able to get the stop defensively. Now a chance really to set the tone here in quarter 3.
They can really take charge, can't they? And this is probably how it was drawn up in the half. I think we can go inside the locker room, right? And I think we would see up on the grease boards, stop them defensively, get the ball back for the offense, and let's go downfield and score. Seems simple, right? The last part, we have to find out if that's going to happen. But the first part worked to perfection. Did exactly what they wanted, and now their offense has to pay it off.
See if they can get the latter 50%.
We have a chocolate waterfall.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And that's going to make it 3rd down and 10.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ballgame. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. The Bills offense coming out, ready to take over. This crew had to punt last time they had the ball, but when you've got a lead like this, you content to play the field position game?
You are to an extent, especially if you like your defense, because you have the lead, you've been controlling the game. But why put them in a tougher spot? You want to get out there and get something done on offense and maybe take command of this game yourself. And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. He'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
Let's go! They'll go again to McCoy. Looking for a Cranes can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. On the tackle defensively, Jaleel Johnson.
Early down steps to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big body guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
Allen gonna throw. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
It's always a goal, and it's really nice defensively when you can rally to the football and make sure there's enough contact to force an incompletion.
Force an incompletion and force another run.
Over a gigantic head of
He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer.
Damn it.
And that one hits a little too close to the goal line, and it continues into the end zone for a touchback. And now out comes Minnesota. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists in the offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
Now a nice play defensively on first down as this is knocked away and incomplete.
So much of this game is about leverage. We always talk about low man wins in the trenches. Well, it's like that in just about every position. And sometimes, if you lose that leverage, you're losing the battle. Just jump over the line of scrimmage and try and bat the ball away. And that's exactly what happened there.
Of course, last year, you think about Dalvin Cook's injury in week 4 with a torn ACL, just hoping that he can stay healthy in 2018.
And if so, we'll see plenty of runs that will be big time in 2018. Because in 2017, he took over the starting running back job as a rookie and was off to a terrific start. In fact, if you ask people in the Minnesota Vikings organization, they were giddy at the fact that they were able to get him outside of the first round and plug him into the lineup. They expect him to be big time in this season.
Fielded at the 20.
I don't mean to seem ungrateful, but I got shit to do, Jeff.
Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And now out come the Bills. They've got the lead. Last time had to punt it, though. What's the key to this drive?
I think it's leverage. The big guys up front. You know the motivational speech on the sideline is, guys, give us an opportunity. Protect the passer, create space for our runners, and let's go ahead and get these guys. Low man wins. Let's go do it on this drive.
We'll watch that leverage on this drive.
I think we can safely say that those types of players are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take.
No access pass we had right before that. Well, that same year, my dear friend Bill Engvall, the dancer.
On each and every attempt.
On the tackle that time, it's Trey Waynes.
Nice job there defensively on third down. Not only did they string the play out, but they didn't allow any room for a cutback. Really well organized on the defensive side.
Allen going to try and throw on third down. Wide open receiver complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. The rookie Josh Allen with his fourth touchdown pass of the contest. And the Bills will add on to their lead.
You having fun with this one, partner?
I am. I mean, he's been fun to watch under center.
We always talk about, getting to the next level, right? When we see people get into the zone, this guy's in the master class right now. What a performance he's putting on, just carving him up.
4 touchdown passes, carving him up is right. Seems like everything he throws is going to be a completion and going in the end zone.
Completely insane. And 3 hours after I met this chick, I'm laying on my back going.
And now out comes Minnesota. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency.
Rush coming, and he's taken down.
They'll go one short line because big for him.
For a rookie first-rounder, he's made a huge impact on this defense, but that tells me that they had a plan for him when they drafted him. Just turn him loose, do what you do best, go get the quarterback.
Handoff comes to Cook.
He hounded me.
And this will go for 5 up to the 33.
Running lanes read a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. 3rd and long for Cousins. It is incomplete.
It looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. Taking it about the 16. Now the Bills offense gets ready to head back onto the field. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. The drive starting with a 1st down, 11 yards on that pickup.
Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed. He's able to get to the 2nd level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talk about slot receivers. They're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. Well, the numbers have been good in the passing game, and certainly a big reason why they have the lead. And now here, 3rd quarter, maybe go the run game a little more?
Yeah, perhaps. I mean, after that incompletion, what credit to the defense for shutting them down on that play. Maybe you try and run the football a little bit more in this spot, but they have to feel good about how they've been throwing it overall.
He only got a couple on that one, so not a ton of help. They'll have a 3rd and 8 forthcoming. From the gun, it's Allen. Flush to his right. He may try and run for this. Turns out to be a great idea to tuck that one. Good for 24 yards.
He's starting to fall into the category of not fair, because when he's on target throwing the ball, he's dangerous. But when you add in his ability to make plays with his feet, almost impossible.
Yeah, exactly. They've had trouble stopping him in the secondary. This time they've got the great cover. Now Jones is hit. He lost the football. And fortunately, the Bills jump on it and get it back.
Thanks for playing
along. That ball is not free. But a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover.
Go work. Bound Bank in 2016. Good that is.
And now they'll throw with Allen rolling to his right. And his throw here is incomplete.
That one fell incomplete there, but the best quarterbacks, they'll miss on 40% of throws somewhere in that neighborhood, similar to a great hitter in baseball who's going to fail 7 out of 10 times and still have a great year. In this case, you want perfection, but way better than it hits the ground instead of going to an outside jersey.
And incomplete here on 3rd down.
They had enough yards for the 1st down, but a clutch hit right there defensively.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Jars
please
it
welcome
free.
Jeff
No 1st down.
And Hauschka's
Get her
kick
done.
is good. And the Bills will add on to their lead. These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration. Now, seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along long, and now they're just specialists putting it through the post.
Kirk Cousins now gearing up to lead this offense back out there. How do you think he personally is evaluating his game so far? He was pretty good in the first half, been good so far here in the third quarter. He's going to like it, right?
Not looking for the dramatics here. Not trying to set the world on fire in terms of stats. It's almost like you're driving. Hands at 10 and 2, alert for anything out there, watching for trouble on the road, and making sure you get the team home.
The bus driver. See if he can drive the bus here again on this drive.
It's been prostate check day.
Second down, Cousins. Over the middle, complete. That's Mitchell. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
Oh my
Good pickup of
God.
28 yards. So the defense blitzed. A nice job picking that up, completing the pass.
And Howland Sink was the quarterback in his center on that play. They saw the blitz, made the appropriate calls, got the line engaged because now they know there are going to be extra guys coming at the quarterback, so they got their assignments down pat and kept them away from him. And he's able to step up in the pocket and fire one now for a really good strike.
And here's the deal. I don't feel bad for him. He signed up for it. You know who I feel bad for? His mother.
Now a second down throw for Cousins. Over the middle here to Rudolph. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. That catch good for 5. It's third down.
Working all the time.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up fourth down.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
This guy can drive home from this event. He can't stay on the
And
seat,
Bailey
you know?
able to knock it through. And the deficit falls under 20 now. It's a 19-point game. Another 3 on the board. He's been the lone bright spot. That's now 4 field goals.
If this offense had finished a few drives, we'd be looking at a different complexion to this ball game because right now, the trade is really hard for them, isn't it? They're trading field goals while the other team's scoring touchdowns. That's not going to work.
The Bills getting set to go. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 26. And Charles, you'd have to think this is where you want to start taking some time off the clock.
Oh, definitely, because you got to you take a good look up there and you say, okay, what do we need to do here? Well, you're not in full-out protect mode. You want to make sure you run it, throw it safe, take some time off, and eat it up. I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down, a very solid gain on that play.
To the air, Allen eluding the pressure right. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch, dragging the toes, and it's going to be a first down. Well done. 23 yards on the play.
We talk about mobility in quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up the first down.
And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. It's the Bills with a lead and the football here to begin the fourth quarter.
No other animal picks up another animal's food.
No. Check. Patriot.
Monkeys pick up their own and throw it, but they're kind of the comedians.
Now Allen throwing on second down. Got his man complete over the middle. That's McKenzie. And he's going to get this inside the 30. That'll put him close to 100 yards receiving. He's at 98, and he's got a first down. Still throwing the football here, even with the big lead.
Yeah, I know you and I came up in a different era. We think about sportsmanship and all that. Other people think about fantasy points and getting their numbers. That's all they care about right now.
First down carry by Jones. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. The tackle made there by Harrison Smith.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on second down.
Again, it's Jones. And we'll get a couple here down to the 22.
What an advantage having a lead guy in the middle of the defensive line because not only does he take up the space and let the linebackers run free, but he can also make plays himself, as we just saw there.
Allen now looks to throw. That is caught at the 7. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They have the nice cushion. They just want to pour it out right now, still throwing the football.
And I know my background says, why do you need to do this? Just go ahead and run out the clock and get a win. But as many people...
It's the first NFL touchdown of the young career of Ronald Jones. And the Bills will add on to their lead. And that moment we just saw, always so special for any rookie, the first touchdown of his career.
And there's nothing like anticipation, is there? You know he's been dreaming about it, thinking about it. It's been a part of every bit of his being. And finally, it gets done. He's got to feel great right now.
Here's Hauschka now to kick it away. Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
No more sugar-free cookies.
Now the Minnesota offense set to take over again. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that.
You hear this
that
a lot
weren't happy
in
with
an
that
election
field
year
goal.
like
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
You got the big lead defensively, willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and lead the game out that way.
He's got the connection over the middle to Diggs. The Vikings first down. Diggs able to find his way free and get the catch from Cousins.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Cousins now from the 50. The sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done.
That's a late hit. Oh, get out of here.
Defense.
God knew men
a little too much extracurricular there.
When you have a game with a lot of contact, tensions are going to run pretty high. You're going to be emotional, but you have to harness it somehow.
I just think he may have underestimated how powerful the other stuff was going to be to him.
A first down throw for Cousins. And Rudolph has it left side.
In the Garden of Eden.
It'll be a gain of 4,
and
it'll bring up a second down.
Well, they were unable to make anything really big out of that, but it's not a bad idea to find your tight end and give him an easy completion and keep moving things forward. Almost as bread and butter. It's a good running back dive play.
Now Cousins. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard
When
line.
Eve walked over to the tree,
And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. Cousins to his tight end Rudolph for a Viking first down.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a first down.
We might all be living in
They'll try to run for it on first and goal. And he'll get about 4 there as he takes it from the 10 down to the 6. So that run gets him about halfway home.
Yeah, it's now 2nd and goal. The end zone beckons. It looms. They can do whatever they want. Full playbook. Run it again, or they can go play action and try to put it in that way.
Thank you very much.
To throw, Cousins. Blitz coming, and down he goes.
There you go, Tremaine.
No more breast reduction surgeries.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
Take an Advil for crying out loud.
Here is Cook on 3rd and goal. And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage. Back at the 17. The loss of a yard, and it brings up 4.
Well, that one was over before it could get rolling. How about the D just knifing into the backfield and shutting that one down?
Have you been in a car accident? You know someone that's been in a car
Desperation time. Cousins on 4th down. Open man.
Oh, whatever.
He's got it for the Minnesota touchdown. Laquan Treadwell, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Vikings are able to close the gap just a bit. Boy, what a job there. 4th down that far away from the end zone just to get it in, get that done.
An unlikely result, but it occurred nonetheless. A terrific play. Great way to finish and in the end zone.
And the defense has to be scratching their heads, right?
That's usually to their advantage. In that situation, they should be able to make a play on the ground. But instead, it turned out to be a touchdown, and they've had to figure it out on their side.
No more serious. Parents, no more yelling at the coach.
Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here.
Is not going to play professional
Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10
Your
right at the
genetics are
30.
the reason your child is not going to play professional sports.
They'll start out on the ground with Jones. And tough going there, so he'll only get it up to about the 31. Sheldon Richardson there to make the play.
But Brandon, pace comes into play now because they've got the advantage. They've got the football, but they've got to be very careful about what speed they're going to play. You know, my music teacher back at New Paltz, Mrs. Bima Bagley, used to say, don't go prestissimo when you really want to go largo. And what she meant by that is don't go too fast when you really want to go at a nice, slow, deliberate pace.
I am speechless. I am without speech.
Detroit! Detroit! No, check.
No more letting people over 60.
On 3rd down, here's Jones. Calling no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down.
One of the things I love about this game is there's a match of wits throughout the game. Who's going to get the advantage? Who's going to catch someone off guard? It's like the offense thought they might catch the defense off balance with that play call, but unfortunately that didn't work for them.
If you don't send this to 1 million people tonight, you are
And
not
they'll get
an
to this
American.
and touch it. Looks like, right at the 15-yard line here. Now out comes Minnesota. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Cousins throwing the out route incomplete. That's Cook. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a 1st down.
We are the baloney and the technology baloney.
I do need
sandwich.
chefs.
We're right in
tight
the middle
ends.
because our parents can't text and our children can't write. My kids don't even think you need to study. They're like, Dad, if you want to know something, you just Google it. And to a point, they were right.
Decent start to the drive, but let's face it, they need a lot of things to go right in a short amount of time, down 3 scores.
Yeah, they're going to run their 2-minute offense here in this game, but this is for future games. Can they get better and be ready for the next time, hopefully with a chance to win?
Cousins to throw it, and his throw's going to be incomplete.
Of course he was.
What's the old adage? Be quick, but don't hurry.
I said, yeah, there's a lot of
That went right
stuff
out
you
the
can learn
window
from
there. He
Google,
was
but there's
hurried,
just as much
harassed.
stuff you
That
can't
ball
learn
had to
from
be
Google.
gotten rid
You
of,
only learn
otherwise
it
he was
from
going to get
life
sacked.
experience.
2nd and 10 now from
You
the
usually learn most
27.
of it the hard way. The stuff that's not Googleable.
A 2nd down throw for Cousins.
But I call them the facts of life. It's stuff you can
And they
like
take
this,
him
right
down.
there.
The Bills get to him.
If you were trying to get to the bathroom in an emergency situation,
Remember, throughout my career here,
it is
defensive
not
coaches
a
always say,
wise
guys,
idea
you
to
got to
run
earn the
button
right to
your
rush the
pants
passer.
in
They put
transit
themselves in a
trying to
great
save
spot
couple
with this
of
big
seconds.
lead, and they know they've got to throw the
Because
ball.
the
These pass
muscles that
rushers
guard
have
the
to be
blood vessels.
salivating. It is pin your
Really
ears back
complicated
time
button
indeed.
is the signal to
Throwing his
abandon their
Cousins.
post.
Now the hit comes, and Cousins
And
lost
the
the
2
football.
seconds you
And he
saved
will
on the button are
score.
nullified by the hour and a half you spend mopping and doing laundry.
And give some kudos to the defensive coordinator, I think, here. They bring the blitz, they dial it up, and it turns into 6 points for them.
It's so nice to hear you actually give kudos to the defense. It is so nice. You're such an offensive guy like that. I love it. He dialed things up, and boy, a big play resulted for his guys.
Well, you like the credit to the defense there, right?
Yeah, do I ever?
Short kick. One of the up mid will take it now.
After you pour the milk on, and the captain will put a film on your teeth a wired brush can't get rid of.
And out now come the Vikings. And that last possession, really a gut punch. You seemingly had it working. You were in the midst of a very strong drive, then suddenly to fumble, and you're watching the back of a defender's jersey as he brings it all the way in the other direction.
There's not much more I can add to that. I thought you summarized it perfectly, partner. You just got to regroup and start putting another drive together. That's all you can do.
And throwing to start
It's
the
not.
drive, but
You are
that
going
one
to get a bill that
incomplete.
looks like Ron White's bar tab.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
life, it takes more than 2 people to play the who farted
From the
game.
shotgun, it's Cousins. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on.
Pass interference. Defense.
And speaking of which, how come
Whatever.
anytime you just try to sneak one out?
Trying to defend the out route there, got the PI call.
And you know what's difficult about that one is sometimes you want to make the undercut move and go for the football, and other times just want to hang on the upfield shoulder and make the tackle. I think you got caught in between and created a foul.
There's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. The completion good for 3, and it's second down.
Well, the strategy was evident there. Get it to your tight end and make it a one-on-one play with a cornerback. Who's usually going to win that one?
The tight end, but not there.
Not in this situation. How about the corner defeating that logic and making a really nice tackle?
Cousins, it's complete to Robinson. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49.
You will also get
5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a first down.
They all came together there in breaking route, drove it with excellent pace, money throw right there to move the sticks.
Can you see this girl? Can you see going back?
Pressure too much that time as Cousins goes down. Lorenzo Alexander in there to get him his 2nd sack now of the afternoon. And here the pressure from the outside linebacking spot.
And normally when that happens and they're able to get home, that means other guys on his team helped him out a lot. They occupy people to allow him to be no less than a one-on-one situation, allows him to get home.
They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
Talking about kids, back to life. The more kids you have, the worse your parenting becomes. People that only have one child and they can only baby food on organic vegetables, they're
Throwing
really
the out route incomplete. That's Cook.
And by the time that 4th child rolls around, you're smoking a cigarette while you watch your toddler pull a year-old milk bag out from
And
under
just
the
in
stove
general,
and eat
Charles,
it.
on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice sessions, you're going to want to be aware of him. What's he lining up? What can he do? What kind of damage can he do to us downfield? And who can match up with him without weakening our overall defense? You're exactly right. It's a tough task to match up to him.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Cousins again. No escape, and he goes down.
One thing they definitely like about this youngster is his motor. He is full throttle on each and every snap. Loves to get after the quarterback. And that has to feel good to him right there. His first career sack.
Time for a break. Back to finish it off on EA Sports
Do not
after
let those
this.
bungee cords break until I get around this guy. What happens to
So the
them, we don't
Vikings
really
in
worry
possession
about,
of the
but I need
football
to
as we
around.
get you reset. They face a 3rd down now
Back
as they try to
life.
find a
When your
late
kids
score.
go off to college, you need to be
Working out of
concerned
the
about the
gun,
excessive
Cousins.
drinking,
Now in
the wild
desperation,
sex,
and this is
the
taken
sleeping
in at the
till
Oh, come
They're able
on.
to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Well, they just treated 3rd and long as simply an opportunity to make an even bigger play. Normally, you're just trying to pick up the first down and you know where the sticks are. They took this thing way downfield. Confidence in the receivers to go up and make a play, even with defenders around them.
They'll run for it. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal.
Every team we ever talk to that continues to run the ball in a game, even when they haven't had much success, all talks about attrition, don't they? If you keep running, eventually good things are likely.
Now the hit comes, and Cousins lost the football.
We just take our little roll around.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the field.
It's what makes me feel better.
Forget, absolutely.
But I like this stuff. I don't know if it's just
And
me
he'll
or
take this
not.
one only up to about his 13-yard
When you
line.
laugh like that and
Anthony
start
Barr
punching
in on
each
the
other,
tackle.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead,
I know there's
positive
others in
game.
the
Just keep
club.
that clock ticking.
I think that's why TSA's always in
Allen's
such a
going to look
bad
to
mood.
throw. Shedding the tackle. Throw left side complete to Foster. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
They threw the screen to the perimeter, but to no
Fact of
benefit
life,
at all.
if you wake
Tackled
yourself
behind
up
the
with
line
a
of scrimmage
score,
for a loss of yardage.
the first thing you do is look
And
around to
what
see
is
who's
going
laughing
on
at
here?
you.
I've got third down. Screen shows third down, but they've got the punt team out there.
Fact of life, when
And
your
this
wife
one will
or
wind up being
girlfriend
down
gets
just
tipsy,
outside of that
there is a
20-yard
very
line.
fine line between her talking
The
dirty
Vikings
to you
offense now heading out to
sleeping
take
like a
over.
hibernating
Let's just be
bear.
frank. They're playing for pride at
That
this
fine line
point.
is about half a second.
That's all that's left because
Hey, you
victory,
wait till we get home
not a
tonight,
chance now.
mister.
And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now. And if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the waning moments of this one. So after the incompletion, second and 10 from the 22.
On a body with no head. You're wasting your time.
On second down, Cousins again. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead. As the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game.
The men have answers to.
So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up first and 10.
Please pray for Tom. He was in a bad wreck. I walk into the kitchen where my wife is. I said, hey, I just got a text that please pray for Tom.
First and 10, Cousins.
I said, was he driving?
He's going to flip one out here to his running
back.
back.
Text that please pray for Tom. He was in a bad
Now
wreck.
the Vikings
We're
will use
killed
the
and the kids
second
in
of
the
their
car with him.
timeouts.
As
they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
What hospital did they take him to? I don't know. I just got a text that please pray for Tom. He was in a bad wreck.
Cousins
Yeah,
down
well,
to
you
throw
don't know
on
anything.
first
What do
down.
you know?
And a big
No, you
loss
need to
here
pray
as
for Tom.
he's
I just got
taken
a text that he was in a
down.
bad wreck.
And before the second down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout. As they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for second and 23.
Women have questions. I remember last year we had these friends going through a rough spot in their marriage, so my wife told me she wanted me to go play golf
From
with
the
him.
gun, here's Cousins.
Well,
There's that man again, it's complete.
8 hours later,
And
I
with
called him.
inside of 10 seconds, 8 to be precise, we get whistles and a timeout on
We
the
got to the
field.
golf course and we went to the driving range first, so we're sitting there hitting balls, and I say to him, I said, how are things at home?
Throws Cousins.
He said,
He's able to find Diggs. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining.
"You didn't ask me anything else?" No, we started talking about football after that. She's like, how can men be so emotionally unattached? I said, well, that's just the way we're wired. We can't afford to be emotionally attached. Not the way we talk to each other.
For Cousins.
This is the way men
And this is
talk to
going to
our
be
friends.
caught.
The guys we
So
love,
offensive
the
foul
guys we
score,
walk
not
in the
the
street, see
outcome,
one
but
of
it is a
the
late touchdown here on the game's final play. Doesn't affect the outcome, but hey, nice job there to put it in the end zone for the final play.
Could it affect other things? Sometimes these types of scores are ones that we don't consider big at the time. Then later on
What
we
a
find out
blowout.
maybe that was a tiebreaker.
Yeah.
Or, of course, in the fantasy football world, these points mean a lot.
A lot there. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for the Bills, it's an ideal start.
I still took him out. Good job.